banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday night primetime. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it for the first time. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. Who's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he's trying to get there. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Will Hernandez out of UTEP. Guilty that time. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The last thing you want to do here, Mike, in 3rd and a mile is make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that 4th down punt. But they take a sack, and now it's 4th and 2 miles.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear, this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the Week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Another run here with Johnson. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Recovered by the offense.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop up. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of Week 1. So last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They look to throw it with Minshew. That one intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Bengals offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
At their 48-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have a Bengals first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Burrow to throw. That's into the hands of Yosibov. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up
second down. Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down. So we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Another Cincinnati Bengals.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Throwing is Burrow. As they come up now, second and goal. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Off the play fake.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Steelers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 10-yard line.
On second down, a run with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They get set to take over once more. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. Trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. Now Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On first and 10, Burrow will find his receiver. That's Jalen Royal. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Now second down throw for Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Juan Thornhill, the safety, hurtling in there to record the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
25 yards on the play.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Cincinnati Bengals.
A first down throw for Burrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
26-yard line.
Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow now to throw on first down. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Price now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. He'll drop to throw. He finds Metcalf on the slant. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. They'll try and get there on the ground. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Steelers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. Woo! And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosiva. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
On the play. That's good for a Cincinnati
Carry here for Brown. And he'll take this one in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Burrow. This one caught the 4. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. McPherson now for the PAT. Will take a 21-7 lead.
Steelers 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Price now to return it. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Steeler first down.
Back to throw. This one complete to Atwell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Back to the air one more time. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw yet again. Metcalf makes the grab again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Logan Wilson working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Ooh. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Burrow. Open man is Royals. He's got it. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up
second down. Burrow. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
Intended for Andre Yoshibas.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Metcalf. side of midfield.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll run. Johnson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Taken down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Third and long. In trouble, and down he goes. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosifov. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's third and 7.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They motion a receiver right. On first and 10, Burrow. Has caught Gesicki on the right. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 10.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Price now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough year.
We've never spoken to a team before their week one matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Pat Ryan first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that gun. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Steelers.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. He works his way in to record the second sack of his young career.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
That's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the gun, will try to run it. And he's he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll let this one go long for Williams. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Patrick Wing in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed results in a sack. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's a run with their tight end. Pull him up and down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
12. And the Steeler 1st down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his big tight end. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 31, Steelers 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
The 46-yard line.
Here's Brown. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Set to go now on first and 10. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4. To throw is Burrow. That's complete to Royals. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense. And their running back set to go once more. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. They'll run with Johnson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is to punt. In the end zone, he's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Steelers 31.
They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Down the field, he's got Burton. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Burrow here on 2nd down. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Johnson is running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A 28-yard gain. And the Steelers first.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
First down, Steelers.
This one complete to Washington.
The pass.
Now on second and long.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Back to throw. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And Bengals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with first and 10. Brown. And he'll get about 5. Now second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Burrow to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, third down.
Defended by Jalen Ramsey.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one on target. So Williams, he's got it. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Now Burrow on the bootleg. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
44-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Brings up third and 2.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That one taken in by Burton. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
For the Cincinnati Bengals.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly. That's right side and brought in by Williams.